When working with any AI generation tool, following a specific template or structure is key to getting better results. While every user and platform is different, on Kling image creation, you can use a template like this. First is the subject and the action in a context, and then the setting. Then you define the ambience and the lighting, and then the composition and framing and the style. This template works for image, not for video. And it's because on a video prompt, we need to add audio details, we need to provide camera movement, and a few other things. For now, let's focus on image and the basics. First is the who or what. Your subject can be anything. Could be a person, an animal, a professional like a doctor or a musician. Still, if I prompt a woman walking, we could get anything. How is she dressed? What is the expression? Is she young or old? You don't need to be a professional writer right here. Just write your prompts in a very conversational way with your own words. But always try to be as detailed as possible. Once you have a rough idea of what you want to do, then you use DeepSeek or any other AI to enhance the prompt. So instead of just saying a woman walking, we could say something like this. A young blonde woman with blue eyes and curly hair, wearing a purple shirt, blue jeans, and green shoes. She has a calmed, relaxed expression as she walks. We are not going crazy with the details, but this is already much stronger. We are letting the AI model know how we want the model to look and the expression. So this would be the subject. Then what is this subject doing? Well, that would be the action. Is she having breakfast? Is she sitting? Is she drinking, laughing, walking, flying? The more specific the action is, the better the AI will perform. Let's say our subject is walking, but also doing something else. And I'm going to put an AI voice to read the prompt because you will find that listening to my voice for like 10 hours on this course, it will really wear you out. So having a different voice, maybe reading the prompts, I think it makes everything a little bit more dynamic.
A young blonde woman with blue eyes and curly hair, wearing a purple shirt with blue jeans and green shoes. Her facial expression shows a calm and relaxed state as she walks with her right arm extended upward to point at the sky. She is smiling and looking at the camera.
So we are saying she is walking, but she's walking in a certain fashion. She walks, but at the same time, she's doing something, and at the same time, she's looking at the camera and smiling. In conclusion, when you prompt for an action or you write an action or prompt, you can be very simple, like walking or flying or whatever, but you can always extend in how that subject is doing that. And you know what? Just for fun, let's run this prompt. Let's see what we get back. I'm going to do 16.9, one single output. I'm just going to run the task. When we get it back, we can see it's a very good, nice type of generation. But still, we are missing some parts. We described how she looks, what she's doing, but we never described where. The where would be the context and the setting. I mean, she is in the forest, a parking lot, on the supermarket, is in the future or the past. So yeah, we need to specify all of these things if we want a good response. If not, we will get something random like we are getting right now. She's in the beach, I guess. I will go right here, delete this, and paste a new prompt. It's pretty much the same prompt than before. But here, when we describe what she's doing, I'm saying that she walks through a forest. So now the AI will do the same thing of the woman pointing, but now it will be in the forest. If we run it multiple times, the forest will of course change, but it will be still a forest. Maybe you didn't notice, but on this one, I'm defining the ambience and the lighting. Golden hour and warm. Golden hour is usually used when you want to say that you want the sun. Honey-colored sunlight filters through the trees. So we want, the sunlight through the trees. Simple as that. Creating a soft glow on her face. Let's run the task and compare what we are getting back with the no setting and no lighting. Gonna run it. Okay, when we get it back, we have of course, a different subject, but she's wearing the same thing, same pose, and we are getting the sunlight. Very cool shot. So finally, we need to add the artistic direction. What type of shot is it? Is it close-up or maybe a wide shot? it's hyper-realistic, or maybe it's an oil painting or cyberpunk type of style. This doesn't change what she is doing, but it will change the entire shot. I'm going to paste a new prompt, and it's the same prompt than before. The only thing I'm changing right here is medium shot, hyper-realistic, and cinematic. Per the Kling documentation, you should put this at the end. But Kling is heavily trained on anime and 3D type of rendering. So sometimes, even if you put realistic at the end, you might be getting something cartoonish, which is something that it will happen from time to time when you have a more complex prompt like this. You're adding a lot of details. So if you put it at the end and it doesn't work, you need to put it at the beginning. Now I'm going to run one task of this one with the medium shot hyper-realistic cinematic at the end. Oh, I made a mistake. I think I clicked on the button twice, but that's fine. We are getting the hyper-realistic cinematic medium type of shot. This is not a medium type of shot. This is more like a full type of shot. So on this occasion, I think it, of course, failed. On this one, still same, we get a full body shot. But we are getting hyper-realistic and cinematic. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to delete this and paste a new prompt. And I'm going to change it for a hyper-realistic close-up shot of the young woman, and everything else is the exact same. I'm going to run this prompt and see if we get something a little bit better, or maybe closer to the actual instruction. Once we get it back, we can see it didn't follow my instruction. And this is a warning about Kling and image generation. When you provide a very specific instruction, like a close-up, and it's actually something very simple, sometimes it will provide it, sometimes it will not. You can expect to run it multiple times. Kling is more specialized on video than on image creation. If you want a better tool for creating images, well, then you will need to maybe use something else like Nano Banana, or maybe use something like Midjourney. If you use those ones, you can get amazing images and be very specific with the details. If you're not getting the shot you want, you can try to simplify your shot. And if you're still not getting the shot that you want, you just maybe need to stop and go to Omni One and try to upload a reference of the exact shot that you want. That will work. One more thing, we will dive deeper into very specific shots and film stock and styles in a few videos. It's super important because this is how you know how to create something with a prompt, or maybe with an image, or maybe with a reference. If you don't know how to describe what you want, or to use a very specific keyword, how the model will know what you want. And I'm not showing all the different shots and talking about this right now because it's a little bit technical and maybe a little bit boring. So for now, let's keep exploring what we can do on Kling, and we will talk about shots and styles in a few minutes.